Does your bedroom feel small and cramped, no matter how much you clean or rearrange it? You're definitely not alone. Many of us live with small bedrooms that feel tight, cluttered, and hard to style. It's frustrating when you want a peaceful, open space, but everything feels squeezed in. No matter how neat you try to keep it, the room just doesn't feel right. But what if I told you there's a smarter way? You don't need a bigger room or an expensive makeover. With just a few clever tricks, you can make your space look and feel twice as big, instantly. These small changes can totally transform your room, without breaking the bank or taking up your weekend. Whether you're in a tiny apartment, a student room, or just want more space to breathe, these tips are for you. So let's jump into 7 simple bedroom hacks that work like magic and will completely change the way your space looks. Hack 1. Let mirrors do the work. If you're working with a small bedroom, one of the simplest and smartest ways to open up the space is by using mirrors. Most people think of mirrors as just something you hang on the wall to check your outfit, but they're so much more powerful than that. When used correctly, mirrors can completely transform the way your room feels, making it look larger, brighter, and more open, without any major changes or renovations. So, why do mirrors work so well in small rooms? The answer is simple. They reflect both light and space. By bouncing light around the room, mirrors help brighten dark corners and create a more open feel. A brighter space automatically feels bigger and more inviting, especially when you're dealing with limited square footage. But beyond the light, mirrors also create the illusion of depth. They make walls seem farther away, reflect views from other parts of the room, and trick the eye into thinking there's more space than there really is. It's a clever little design trick that interior designers have been using for years, and now you can use it too. To get the best results, start with size. In a small room, it's tempting to think small, but when it comes to mirrors, bigger is better. A large mirror can dramatically change the perception of your space. If you have the wall space, consider adding a full-length mirror that leans casually against the wall. It's stylish, practical, and instantly gives the room a more spacious feel. If leaning mirrors aren't your thing, a wall-mounted version above a dresser, headboard, or on a blank wall works just as well. The larger the mirror, the more it can reflect, and the greater the effect. Placement is just as important as size. To maximize natural light, try to position your mirror directly across from a window. This way, it catches and reflects sunlight throughout the room, instantly doubling the brightness. If your room doesn't have a lot of natural light, don't worry. You can also place a mirror near a lamp or artificial light source to get a similar effect. Even hanging a mirror behind a light fixture or opposite a stylish piece of furniture can help create depth and add visual interest. The style of your mirror also makes a difference. If your room has a modern vibe, go for a frameless or minimal design. If your style is more vintage or cozy, choose a mirror with a wooden or decorative frame that fits your theme. You could also get creative with multiple small mirrors arranged in a pattern. Just be careful not to overdo it. The key is to create a clean, spacious look, not visual clutter. Now, one important thing to remember. Be mindful of what your mirror is reflecting. Mirrors don't lie, and if they reflect a messy corner or overcrowded area, that clutter will be doubled in the reflection. Always place mirrors where they reflect something visually appealing, like a window, a plant, a neat bed, or a beautiful piece of decor. That way, the illusion of space is clean, calming, and aesthetically pleasing. Bonus tip: if you're renting or don't want to put holes in your walls, a floor mirror that leans against the wall is your best friend. Not only does it avoid damage, but it also gives you the flexibility to move it around until you find the best angle. It's perfect for people who love to switch up their layout or want a quick, renter-friendly upgrade. Mirrors are one of those rare design elements that combine function, style, and space-boosting power in one simple item. Whether you hang one large mirror or creatively place a few smaller ones, this single hack can completely change the way your bedroom looks and feels. Try it, and watch your small room double in style and space. Hack 2. Use light and neutral colors. When you step into a small bedroom, one of the first things that sets the mood, often without you even realizing it, is color. The shades on your walls, your furniture, and your bedding all influence how big or small the space feels. And if your room is filled with dark or heavy colors, it might be making the space feel tighter, more closed in, and even a bit gloomy. That's why one of the easiest and most effective tricks for opening up a small bedroom is to use light and neutral colors. It's a simple change that creates a huge visual impact, without the need for expensive decor or furniture. Dark colors like navy blue, charcoal, or chocolate brown can feel rich and dramatic in large rooms. But in smaller spaces, they tend to absorb light rather than reflect it. This causes shadows, reduces brightness, and makes the walls seem like they're closing in on you. The room may feel warm, but it also feels cramped. That's the opposite of what you want when you're trying to make your bedroom appear bigger. On the other hand, light colors do the exact opposite. Shades like white, soft beige, ivory, pale gray, and cream reflect both natural and artificial light, instantly making the room feel brighter, more open, and airy. Even in rooms with limited sunlight, lighter tones help bounce light around and prevent the space from feeling boxed in. The best part? Neutral colors are extremely versatile. Whether your style is modern, minimal, traditional, bohemian, or a mix of everything, light and neutral tones fit right in. They act as a clean, calming backdrop, allowing you to switch up your bedding, pillows, curtains, or wall art without worrying about clashing colors. Want to add pops of color through decor? You can. The beauty of neutrals is that they let your accents shine. And don't just stop at the walls. Think about how your fabrics and furniture contribute to the overall look. A white or light-toned duvet cover, sheer curtains in cream or off-white, and a soft-colored rug can all help extend the feeling of spaciousness. When multiple elements in the room share similar light tones, your eye moves through the space more smoothly. There are no harsh contrasts to interrupt the flow, and this helps the room feel larger than it really is. Light colors also bring a natural sense of calm and cleanliness. They make a space feel peaceful and organized, which is exactly what you want in a bedroom. After all, this is where you relax and recharge. Walking into a soft, light-filled room at the end of a long day can instantly shift your mood and help you unwind. Now, if you're someone who loves a bit of color, don't worry. You don't have to go all white to enjoy the benefits of light shades. Instead, go for pastel versions of your favorite colors. Soft sage green, pale sky blue, gentle blush pink, muted lavender. These colors still feel fresh and airy, but they also let your personality shine through. The key is to avoid bold, overly saturated tones that can overwhelm the room. Bonus tip: want to add depth without making your space feel busy? Try layering different shades of the same light color. For example, mix whites and off-whites, or combine soft gray with silver and pale taupe. This creates a layered, textured look that's visually interesting but still calm and spacious. It's a subtle way to add style without sacrificing that open, airy feel. So before you start buying new furniture or knocking down walls, take a look around your room. Changing your color palette is one of the simplest and most affordable ways to make a small bedroom feel twice as big. Sometimes, all it takes is a fresh coat of paint and a lighter set of curtains to breathe new life into your space. Hack 3. Go vertical with storage. In a small bedroom, space is precious, and sometimes, it feels like there's just not enough of it. You move furniture around, try new layouts, and still feel cramped. But here's a secret that many people overlook: your walls are full of unused space. And by using that vertical space wisely, you can instantly make your bedroom feel more open, organized, and spacious. Most people plan their rooms from side to side: where to place the bed, how to fit the dresser, or where to walk. But when you focus only on the floor layout, you miss out on a whole area of opportunity. Instead of spreading out, start thinking upward. Going vertical with your storage is one of the smartest ways to clear the clutter and free up floor space, without sacrificing function or style. Think of your walls as more than just blank space. They're vertical real estate. When you use them for storage, you instantly reduce the number of things sitting around on the ground. This not only creates more walking room but also gives the illusion of a taller room with higher ceilings. Vertical lines draw the eye upward, which makes everything feel a little more spacious. One of the easiest ways to get started is by using tall bookshelves or slim vertical cabinets. You don't need anything bulky. Even a narrow shelf that reaches toward the ceiling can hold a surprising amount. Use it for books, storage boxes, plants, or even decorative items like candles and photo frames. It keeps your essentials organized while lifting the room visually. Wall-mounted shelves are another great option. You can install them above nightstands, desks, dressers, or anywhere that usually feels empty. They're perfect for holding your favorite books, a small lamp, framed pictures, or little plants. And because they're floating, they don't take up floor space, leaving the room feeling more open. Now, don't forget about the wall above your bed. This area is often completely ignored, but it's actually a perfect place for storage. A floating shelf above your headboard can serve as a mini gallery wall, or it can hold nighttime essentials like books, an alarm clock, or a reading lamp. If you want something more dramatic, try installing a set of cabinets or cube storage up top. It gives you more room without crowding the area where you walk or sleep. You should also take a look at the space above your door. It might seem like an odd spot, but a simple shelf can be a clever place to store things you don't use every day. Think extra towels, out-of-season clothing, or even decorative boxes that look good and hide clutter. It's space that usually goes completely unused, and that makes it a smart place to sneak in extra storage. Of course, going vertical isn't just about putting up shelves. It's also about keeping things neat and intentional. Use matching storage bins or baskets to keep the look clean. Group items by category so you know where everything is. Place everyday items within easy reach, and put the less used stuff up high. When done thoughtfully, vertical storage doesn't make a room feel busier, it makes it feel smarter and more spacious. And the best part? You don't need a big budget. You can go all out with custom storage units, or you can DIY a few simple shelves, wall hooks, or racks to get started. It's flexible and completely customizable based on your needs and style. Bonus tip: want to use every inch of your space? Add vertical hanging organizers behind your door or on closet walls. These are perfect for storing shoes, scarves, accessories, or other small items. Most people overlook these hidden spots, but they're actually super handy, and they help keep your bedroom floor totally clutter-free. Vertical storage isn't just a trick, it's a game changer. It gives your small bedroom a more open feel while keeping everything you need close by. By looking up instead of out, you'll find space you didn't even know you had. Hack 4. Try floating furniture. If your small bedroom constantly feels tight and overcrowded, your furniture might be the real problem. Big, heavy pieces, like chunky nightstands, oversized dressers, or large desks, can eat up floor space and make the room feel even smaller than it is. But there's one smart solution that can instantly make your bedroom feel more open and modern: floating furniture. Floating furniture means anything that's mounted on the wall instead of resting directly on the floor. It includes floating nightstands, wall-mounted desks, open shelves, and even vanities. These pieces create the illusion of more space because they expose more of the floor, allowing the eye to travel across the room without interruption. And when you can see more floor space, your brain automatically thinks the room is bigger and less cluttered. Let's begin with one of the most effective upgrades: floating nightstands. Traditional bedside tables often take up unnecessary room and can make walking around your bed feel like navigating a tight corner. But a small, wall-mounted nightstand holds everything you need: your lamp, alarm clock, phone, or glass of water, without touching the floor. Even better, the space underneath stays clear. You can add a small basket for extra storage or just leave it open to give the room a cleaner, lighter feel. If you work from home or study in your bedroom, consider replacing your regular desk with a floating desk. Standard desks are bulky and take up floor space that could be used for something else. A floating desk, especially a fold-down or wall-mounted version, gives you a workspace that's there when you need it and out of the way when you don't. Add a compact chair that tucks in neatly, and you've got a functional area that doesn't overwhelm the room. Another easy and stylish upgrade? Floating shelves. Whether installed above your bed, beside your closet, or in an awkward empty corner, these shelves are perfect for displaying books, candles, small plants, or your favorite decor. Since they don't have supports that touch the ground, they help keep the room feeling light and open. Go for light-colored shelves or materials that match your wall to keep things visually seamless. The real beauty of floating furniture lies in its minimalist design. It creates a sleek, modern look and helps the room breathe. You no longer have to navigate around table legs or drawer corners. Everything feels a bit more open, cleaner, and organized. This approach not only saves space but also makes cleaning easier. With fewer things on the floor, sweeping or vacuuming becomes a quick and simple task. Another benefit? Floating pieces are customizable. You can install them at the height that works best for you, making your room feel tailored to your lifestyle. And they don't need to be expensive either. There are plenty of budget-friendly floating furniture options out there. From DIY shelves to pre-made wall-mounted desks you can find online or at local stores. When choosing your floating pieces, aim for simple shapes and slim profiles. Avoid bulky or overly decorated furniture, as these can still weigh the room down visually. Light wood tones, white finishes, or clear materials like acrylic are especially effective in creating that barely there look that works so well in small rooms. Bonus tip: want the floating look but can't drill into your walls? Try legless furniture with hidden supports or clear acrylic pieces. These alternatives give the same airy effect and are renter-friendly, easy to move, and just as stylish. It's the perfect hack for creating more space without permanent changes. Floating furniture doesn't just look cool, it transforms how your room feels. It helps you make the most of every inch while keeping your space light, functional, and effortlessly stylish. Give it a try, and watch how much bigger your bedroom feels with just a few smart swaps. Hack 5. Smart multi-use furniture. When your bedroom is small, every inch counts. That means your furniture can't just sit there and look pretty. It needs to work hard. In tight spaces, the smartest thing you can do is choose multi-use furniture. These are pieces that do more than one job, helping you save space while keeping your room functional and stylish. Let's start with one of the best space-saving heroes, beds with built-in storage. Instead of letting the space under your bed gather dust, use it to store things you don't need every day. Drawers built right into the base can hold clothes, shoes, blankets, or seasonal items. Some beds even lift up like a box to reveal hidden storage underneath. It's like having a second closet, without needing extra floor space. Next up, think about the storage ottoman. It may look like a simple footrest or seat, but don't be fooled. Open the lid, and you'll find tons of hidden storage inside. It's perfect for keeping things like extra pillows, books, or random cords out of sight. The best part? Ottomans are flexible. You can use them as a nightstand, coffee table, or even an extra seat when you have guests. One piece, many purposes. Now, let's talk about foldable or wall-mounted desks. Not everyone has room for a full-size desk in their bedroom. But that doesn't mean you can't have a workspace. A wall-mounted desk that folds down when needed, and folds back up when you're done, is a total game changer. Some of these even come with small shelves for storing your laptop, notebooks, or chargers. It's like having a mini office that disappears when you don't need it. If your bedroom doubles as a guest room or chill-out space, a daybed or sofa bed is another smart choice. During the day, it acts like a sofa, a place to read, relax, or work. At night, it turns into a comfortable bed. And yes, many come with built-in drawers underneath. So again, you're getting 2 uses in one. Sometimes even 3. The goal here isn't to stuff your room with gadget furniture. Instead, look for simple, compact designs that fit naturally into your space. The best multi-use pieces blend in and feel effortless. They make your room feel open, not crowded. And because you're replacing 2 or 3 items with just one, you free up room for other things, or just more breathing space. You also want to match your furniture style with the rest of the room. For small bedrooms, light colors, clean lines, and minimal designs work best. That way, Even multifunctional pieces won't feel bulky. A sleek white daybed or a soft beige ottoman blends in with neutral walls and light curtains, keeping the whole space calm and cohesive. Don't forget about vertical options too. Some multi-use furniture goes up instead of out. A tall bookshelf with a fold-out desk or a mirror cabinet gives you storage and function without taking up much room. Think up, not just out. Bonus tip: want even more flexibility? Go for furniture with wheels or casters. Rolling carts, portable desks, or movable ottomans let you easily shift things around whenever you need to clean, rearrange, or open up more space. It's like having a room that changes with your needs, whenever you want. In a small bedroom, multi-use furniture is a total game changer. It helps you stay organized, saves space, and makes your room work harder for you. And when everything has a purpose, your bedroom feels bigger, smarter, and more relaxing. So skip the clutter, and choose smart pieces that do more than one thing. You'll be amazed at the difference. Hack 6. Hide the clutter, show the style. Nothing shrinks a small bedroom faster than clutter. It doesn't matter how stylish your space is, how light the walls are, or how smart your furniture choices may be. If clutter is everywhere, your room will always feel cramped, chaotic, and uncomfortable. That's why one of the simplest yet most powerful tricks to make a small bedroom feel bigger is to hide the clutter and let your style shine. Let's be honest, life gets messy. It's perfectly normal for your bedroom to collect things like clothes, cords, books, and daily use items. The goal here isn't to throw everything away. It's to store smarter. When you hide the mess behind clever storage solutions and keep surfaces clean, your room immediately looks more open, peaceful, and stylish. A great place to start is under your bed. This is one of the most overlooked storage spots in any room, but in a small bedroom, it's pure gold. If your bed frame allows, slide in flat storage bins, baskets, or rolling drawers. These are perfect for storing shoes, seasonal clothes, spare linens, or anything you don't use every day. Use lidded containers to keep dust out, and add labels if you want to stay ultra-organized. If your bed sits low to the floor, you can always use bed risers to create more room underneath. It's a small tweak that makes a big difference. Next, take a look at your doors. The backs of bedroom or closet doors are usually empty, but they can be used for some serious storage. Over-the-door organizers are a lifesaver. Use them to hold shoes, accessories, skincare products, or even tech gadgets and chargers. You're freeing up floor and drawer space without losing access to the things you use often. It's smart, it's efficient, and it keeps your room looking tidy. Now, let's talk about baskets. These are your secret weapon when it comes to hiding clutter while keeping things looking good. Woven or fabric baskets fit beautifully in corners, under tables, or beside your bed. They're perfect for tossing in extra pillows, laundry, magazines, or anything else that tends to pile up. Choose baskets that complement your decor so they double as both storage and style. One of the biggest problem areas in any small bedroom is surface space, especially nightstands, dressers, and open shelves. It's tempting to fill every inch with candles, keys, books, makeup, or gadgets. But too many little items create visual noise. The solution? Keep surfaces clear and curated. Pick just 1 or 2 beautiful pieces per surface, like a small lamp, a framed photo, or a calming plant, and let the rest go. When tabletops are clean, the whole room breathes better. Also, don't forget to edit your decor. In a small space, minimalism works wonders. Choose a few statement items rather than scattering small knickknacks everywhere. A single bold piece of art, a textured throw blanket, or a decorative mirror can say more than a dozen tiny pieces fighting for attention. And stick to a consistent color palette. Light and neutral tones help keep everything looking cohesive and calm. Clutter doesn't just take up space, it takes away from the beauty of your design. By hiding it away smartly, you give your bedroom a chance to shine. You'll not only feel more relaxed, but you'll actually enjoy spending time in your room again. Bonus tip: get in the habit of doing a 5-minute tidy up every day. Just take a few minutes to put away clothes, make your bed, clear your surfaces, and straighten up pillows. This tiny daily habit can completely change the way your room looks and feels, with barely any effort at all. With clutter out of sight and your style on full display, your small bedroom can feel polished, peaceful, and perfectly put together. And the best part? You won't need to get rid of everything, just hide it smarter. Hack 7. Hang curtains high and wide. Want to make your small bedroom look instantly bigger, brighter, and taller, without spending a lot or doing any major remodeling? Here's a designer secret that can totally transform your space with just one simple change. It's all in the curtains. Yes, curtains. Most people hang their curtains right above the window frame. It feels like the obvious place to mount them. But here's the thing, that habit actually shrinks your room. It makes your windows look smaller, your ceilings feel lower, and your space seem more cramped. Not ideal, especially in a small bedroom where every inch counts. But don't worry, we're not talking about tearing anything down. All you need is a quick trick that designers swear by: hang your curtains high and wide. Let's break it down. Instead of placing the curtain rod just above the window, raise it up. Ideally, go 4 to 6 inches above the window frame, or even better, go all the way to the ceiling if possible. This creates the illusion of height. Your eyes are naturally drawn upward, making the walls feel taller and the entire room more open. It's a small adjustment that makes a huge difference. Now, don't stop there, go wide too. Extend the curtain rod 8 to 12 inches beyond each side of the window. This way, when the curtains are open, they rest mostly outside the window, not covering any precious natural light. Your window looks bigger. Your room feels brighter. And visually, the space expands. It's like a magic trick for small rooms. And no, you don't need a professional to pull it off. To really maximize the effect, choose the right curtains. In small bedrooms, lighter is better. Go for lightweight fabrics like sheer, linen, or soft cotton blends. They let natural light in and keep the vibe soft and airy. If privacy or light control is important, you can add a second layer or use black outliners behind them. Function and style in one. When it comes to color, think soft and neutral. Light shades reflect light, helping the room feel bigger. And if you really want a seamless, modern look, here's a tip: match your curtain color to your wall color. This creates a smooth, continuous flow that tricks the eye into thinking the space is larger than it is. And please, let your curtains hit the floor. Floor-length drapes instantly elevate your space. They add drama, elegance, and vertical flow. Even if your windows are small, long curtains give the illusion of a grander, taller space. Just make sure they're the right length. Just touching the floor or gently kissing it is perfect. You don't want them looking too short or overly pulled unless you're going for a luxurious, oversized vibe. This curtain hack also gives you more styling freedom. You can now create cozy reading nooks near the window without fabric getting in the way. You can even go bold with layered looks, like pairing sheer panels with thicker blackout curtains. It's stylish, functional, and completely customizable. And the best part? You didn't have to break down walls or buy expensive furniture to achieve this upgrade. Just some strategic mounting, the right curtain rod, and the perfect drapes, and your bedroom is transformed. Bonus tip: for an ultra-clean, modern look, match your curtains to your wall color. This trick makes the room feel calm, cohesive, and even bigger. It's subtle, but it works wonders in small spaces. Sometimes, the smartest design hacks are the simplest ones. So if you want your small bedroom to feel taller, brighter, and more stylish, hang those curtains high and wide. It's a small move with a big payoff. Extra hack: use smart lighting to brighten and expand. Lighting can make or break a small bedroom. Even with the right colors and furniture, bad lighting can make a space feel dull, cramped, and lifeless. But with a few smart changes, you can make your bedroom feel brighter, airier, and more spacious, instantly. Start by maximizing natural light. If you have windows, use them. Avoid blocking them with heavy curtains or large furniture. Instead, use sheer or light-filtering curtains that let the sunlight pour in. Natural light makes any room feel bigger and fresher. But what if your room doesn't get much sunlight? That's where layered lighting comes in. Instead of relying on one overhead light, try to mix in a few different sources. Think table lamps, wall sconces, LED strip lights, or even fairy lights. Place them at different heights around the room. This creates depth and warmth, making your small bedroom feel cozy, not closed in. Wall-mounted or hanging lights are especially great because they don't take up floor or table space. For example, instead of a table lamp on your nightstand, try a mounted sconce above your bed. It looks clean, saves space, and adds a stylish touch. Also, think about the light temperature. Cooler white lights are good for work or reading, but for relaxing, try warm white lighting. It makes the space feel soft and calm, which is important in a bedroom. A mix of both, cool for function, warm for mood, is even better. And don't forget mirrors here too. Remember how they reflect light? Place a mirror across from a window or light source to help bounce light around the room. This makes your space feel brighter, which naturally makes it feel bigger. If you want a modern, clean look, you can also add LED strip lighting under floating furniture or behind your headboard. It creates a soft glow that adds visual interest without cluttering the space. This kind of lighting feels high-end, but it's actually super affordable and easy to install. Bonus tip: use smart bulbs. You can control brightness, color, and mood with just your phone or voice. It's perfect for small spaces that double as work, sleep, and relax zones. And that's it. You've just discovered 7 simple hacks that can make your small bedroom look and feel twice as big, without knocking down walls or spending a ton of money. From mirrors and light colors to floating furniture and smart storage, each tip is easy to try and makes a big difference. These are design secrets that work with any style and any budget. So, here's the big question: which hack are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your favorite. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more easy home tips and space-saving ideas. We've got plenty more coming your way. Thanks for watching, and remember, even the smallest room can feel spacious with the right tricks. See you in the next video.